Welcome back for another reading time. Today's story that I picked is a little magical, and it is called The Magician's Hat. It is written by author Malcolm Mitchell. It is illustrated by Joanne Lou Vreithoff. And remember, this is our front cover, and we have the author's name there, the illustrator here. We have the back cover, and I like this. It actually shows a picture of the author on the back cover. That's Malcolm Mitchell. And it says here, a quote by Dave Pilkey, Malcolm Mitchell is changing the world through the power of reading. Pretty cool. So that's our back cover. And then remember from our library lesson, we have the spine. And it's got that title right there, The Magician's Hat. It's got the author, the illustrator right there. So let's crack open the book and let's take a look at our title page here, The Magician's Hat. All right. It is, again, written by Malcolm Mitchell. The publisher is Orchard Books. So let's jump into, and here's another page. It's right after the title page. Sometimes you'll see these, and sometimes authors will dedicate their books. This one, he says, to my mother for always allowing me to believe dreams can become reality. And then the illustrator actually left a dedication here. It says, for Mom and Dad, you are my magic. And for Andrea P. and Mella B., greatest magicians for making all things possible. Pretty cool. So, dedication page, right there. All right, so here we go. Family Fun Day at the library was filled with exciting events. Book scavenger hunts, storytelling, reading rallies. And it says Family Fun Day. Check out all that fun stuff. I'm going to leave this up a little longer so you can take a look at all that exciting stuff going on. Looks like fun. Today, for the first time, a magician arrived with a bag of tricks and a big hat. Everyone gathered around to see the magician perform. He bent a spoon by just looking at it. He made playing cards float in front of his nose. The magician could even make a coin appear from a puppy's ear. When he waved his wand, a banana vanished. This was just the warm-up act. Now the magician was ready to dazzle the crowd with his favorite trick of all. The magician's magic started with a story. Look at all those things that he did. So remember, his magic started with a story. Want to hear a story? Here we go. When I was a kid, my mom and dad brought me to this library on Family Fun Day. During the book scavenger hunt, I wandered into the reading room. Look at all those books. So this must be the magician as a little boy. There were hundreds of books. Books about dogs, books about planes, books about the sun, flowers, rain, cities, and circus dancers. Out of the hundreds of books, one special book jumped out at me. It was a book about, what do you think? Magic. Check it out. I read and read and read every single word on every single page. I discovered that the book wasn't just about magic. I learned that books are magic. Even though I was still in the library, those pages and words took me to places I had always dreamed about going. This is how I knew I wanted to become a magician when I grew up. Soon after that, I got my magician's hat. Check that out. See all those things he was reading about? The Family Fun Day crowd had grown. Kids from all over town were eager to see more of the magician's magic. He asked them, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Amy shouted, "I want to be a dentist." The magician invited Amy to reach inside his hat. Amy dug deep, then deeper, until she felt something. It's a book!" Amy shouted. The magician asked, "What is your book about?" "My book's about teeth, cleaning teeth and fixing teeth and x-rays. Right away, like magic, Amy saw herself holding dental tools, a toothbrush, and a rinsing cup. But in the library, where everyone could see, Amy was hugging her book and smiling. See? So this is what she's seeing. All of this stuff, her being a dentist. And then this is what the crowd's seeing, just her looking at a book. Matt had been watching closely. After seeing Amy's magic, he wondered, what else is in that hat? I want to be a famous football player, he said. And so, the magician offered Matt his hat. Let's see what magic you can find inside. Matt reached in, way down. There was something that couldn't fit into just one hand. Matt plunged both hands into the hat and pulled. It's a book about football. It even has my name on it. All at once, like magic, Matt was on the field. Running, catching, tackling, punting, sometimes fumbling, sometimes falling, lots of times winning. Ryan called out from the back of the crowd, wait a second, this is not magic. Amy and Matt's parents must have told the magician what they want to be when they grow up. The magician asked Ryan, what do you want to be when you grow up? This was Ryan's chance to prove that the magician was a fake. He snickered and said, a dog. The magician asked Ryan to reach into his magical hat. Ryan said, I can't feel anything. Sometimes you must reach, really reach and stretch for what you want to be. That's part of the magic. Ryan reached deeper and deeper until his fingers grabbed onto something. He clutched a beautiful book that had nothing to do with dogs. Its pages were filled with letters and paintings and photos and foldouts, stars, planets, rocket ships. What do you think Matt wants to be when he grows up? Oh, Ryan. Ryan had always dreamed of becoming an astronaut and exploring the wide open sky, hurtling into outer space and zooming to a far-off galaxy. Whoa, whispered Ryan. How'd you do that? I am not doing anything, the magician said. You are. I am? Asked Ryan. But there's got to be a secret trick in these books. The desires that are within you bring out the magic in these books. Follow your dreams, and they will take you to wherever you want to go. Oh, here we go. The magician turned his hat so that everyone can see inside. What are your dreams? That question made all kinds of magic appear. The end. Pretty cool, huh? So, there's magic in books. Books can take you anywhere. Books can take you to learn about what you want to be when you grow up. Books can take you on an adventure, far away, fairy tales, just so much can happen in books. So books are magic. So I hope you enjoyed our story today, The Magician's Hat. Have a good week of learning, and I will see you again next week with a brand new story. Have a great week.